Hey, welcome back, YouTube family. Today we're going to work on some fresh green beans easily and quickly in our pressure cooker or Instapot. Let's get into it. First, we have 2 pounds of fresh green beans. I'm just going to nip off the ends and leave them whole. A whole onion, some complete seasoning, minced garlic, kosher salt, black pepper, and we are going to use some chicken stock to season it to give our green beans that meaty flavor that you all love. And then of course I have my pressure cooker. So what you want to do, you want to heat up your pressure cooker to saute your onion. Cut your onion just into a rough chop and put in half into your pressure cooker and begin to give it a saute. This is a really easy and simple recipe, guys. It's quick. You know, I like to have infused flavor into my green beans, so I may cook mine a little longer than most. But doing it this way, you get all that flavor and cuts down on the time. And if you're doing a vegetarian meal, you'll be able to still get that flavor in there. Like I said, that was all I love so much. So once you begin to saute, just add a little salt and pepper in there to help sweat down those onions. All right, guys, we've gone about 5 minutes now. And after about 5 minutes, you want to go ahead and add in your minced garlic. We're putting about a tablespoon or so of minced garlic in here. If you want to do more, go ahead and be my guest, add more. If you want to do less, you can do that as well. Again, like I've stated in many videos before, we love garlic, so I went a little heavy with the garlic. And now we're going to add in our chicken stock as well. Now, if you have bouillon cubes or whatnot, you can add that as well. But, you know, to me, green beans, I love them with, generally with meat. But if you are smoked meat, but if you don't have smoked meat or anything like that, using chicken broth or chicken stock is a great alternative. And it doesn't limit the amount of people you can serve it to. So if you have vegetarians, you can do that as well. So it works great. So I've added in about 2 cups of the chicken stock in here, and we're just going to go ahead and scrape the bottom of the pan and get that chicken stock heated up real well and start getting those flavors infused into that stock as well. All right, we've brought our stock up to a rolling boil. Let's give it a quick little turn. We're going to add in a little bit more pepper. I like to season up my liquid really well, because when you cook, to me, when you cook in your beans after you season your liquid, it's easier to incorporate it into the bean if it's already in the liquid. So that's the reason why I do this. You don't have to, but I love this. Is just what I do. So we went with some more pepper, added that complete, give it a good little turn. Now we're going to go ahead on and add in our green beans. Like I said, we left these fairly whole. I did nip the ends off, but we did not cut them down. So these are going to be pretty much a whole green bean. Let's add them on into the pot, and then we're going to top it again with some more of that complete seasoning. And we're going to put the rest of our onions on top as well. So when it cooks down, everything will cook down really well and it'll incorporate together. So don't worry about how it's going to mix up or anything like that. Once it's cooked in that pressure cooker, it'll do what it needs to do. So just going to add in the rest of that small onion. Then we're going to go ahead and add in some more of our chicken stock. You know, you don't want to fully submerge it. You don't want them drowning, because when you're cooked down, these green beans they're going to cook down some. So it's going to get into that liquid. It's going to work out well. So after that, just go ahead and put the lid on. We're going to set it for about 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to go ahead and go from there. All right, guys, it's been 5 minutes and our green beans are done. Now you can see how they cook down. You can see how the seasoning and everything is layered all through it, how that broth looks real good and rich. And I'll tell you, these have a really nice flavor. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and add some extra salt or whatnot, you could do that now as well. Or you can just plate it up and have people put a little extra salt on if you want to. Again, we try to watch our sodium, so I don't put as much salt, but I go heavy on my complete and garlic and things of that nature to give it some good flavor. Plus, there's also sodium in your chicken stock. So if you wanted to go with a little bit more of an al dente green bean, you go with a little less time. If you want to go with a little bit softer green bean, you can go with a little more time. This one is right in the middle. It's still got a little bit of a bite to it, but it's not crunchy and it's not mushy. So this is the perfect way to cook them to me. You guys give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, share the video. And until the next time, guys, God bless you. And I'll see you around.